All right, and then there's the timeline, June 30th, when San Diego State would have to, I guess, inform the Mountain West Conference that they plan on leaving. It would be a $17 million exit fee. If it didn't get it before June 30th, it would then double to $34 million. We went over this story. We had a columnist, Mark Ziegler, who covers San Diego State, and then also a couple of the other stories about it last week. Matt Brown, who will join us in about 15 minutes or so, he has the letter from San Diego State to the Mountain West Conference. You can read it right there. I'm not going to go over all of it, but it says exactly what was reported. One, we're leaving. That use this as the intent that we are leaving the Mountain West Conference. Bullet point number one is we would like to know if you would give us an extension of a month, which would be past June the 30th, because of other issues out of our control when it comes to conferences and what they're doing. In other words, the Pac-12 waiting to launch whatever will be their TV deal. And then number two, as far as wanting to also not have to pay all of the exit fee because of money that San Diego State men's basketball has earned in the NCAA tournament, including their great run all the way to the championship game earlier this year. So to kind of take off whatever is the owed amount, whether it's $17 million, that's the letter. Matt also, who will join us in 15 minutes or so, has the letter back from the conference to San Diego State, which we've heard about, which was basically, we get it, okay, you're leaving the conference. Here is now what we need in return. So we'll get more into that with Matt Brown today at 3:25. So there we are with that. That's the official letter, San Diego State, that we had reports about throughout the week, sent to the Mountain West Conference.
Yeah, I don't know what they thought was confusing. Adela De La Torre, the president, says in this letter that they're withdrawing. I mean, I don't know where the thought was in San Diego State's head that they, had sent a concise message that was easily understandable, and not sure where the confusion came from, because the confusion's very clear. It came from this. As shared with our board of directors, I know we don't want to go through this all, but it has been an absolute joy to collaborate and compete with each of the member universities in order to exit as efficiently and fairly as possible. I'd like to respectfully make the following request for your consideration. But the very first line, this letter is to formally notice that San Diego State intends to resign effective June 30th.
From the Mountain West.
From the Mountain West, or at an agreed upon later date. But you already said it.
Yep.
You left open room for but you already said that you intend to leave in the very beginning of this letter, and then you say, well, these are some things that we can talk about, however, though, to make it more of a seamless transition. And then in the very, bottom couple of paragraphs, saying SDSU's honored to have been a founding member of the, so it's
past tense.
I mean, I think this is very clear. They made it known they wanted to leave. They showed their cards and their intentions, and I think the Mountain West, reacted accordingly. I don't know, and I'm pretty open-minded about these types of things. If this was a letter that was, not so black and white, and it was like, well, they didn't really say that they were leaving. This says that they are intending to leave.
Intends to resign. And then at June 30th, 2024 means that would be the last day they would be a part of the conference, and they would then join, most likely, of course, you would think, and most likely will be the case with the Pac-12. Look at the very last paragraph before sincerely, Adela De La Torre, the president. The athletic director's cell phone number's on there. 619. I cannot believe.
Glad you pointed that out.
Yeah, huh?
I'm glad you pointed that out.
Well, I mean, it's there, and I'm not the only one that saw that, but that also was included. Matt Brown, again, just around the corner. So there's that deadline coming up June 30th. Is there going to be a possibility of give and take? Sure, there always will be, but that right there would like, if you're San Diego State, to be able to get out before the end of the week and cost yourself just half of the money it will cost you the day after that. Tonight in Omaha,